Hey audience, welcome back to the Big Boy Bonanza. Dave the Dangler here, and this episode we're talking about the best execution. This is the latest video as of the colony update. I'm going to be updating this every time they add a new execution and that sort of stuff. Special thanks out there. Thank you Xander for being my punching bag for science. It'd be a lot tougher and a lot more, less consistent without you. Anyway. As for this whole system, I'm going to tell you guys all my data, that sort of stuff. If you guys just want to see the executions, you want to see the new one, here they are.
Keep it up, kid.
Okay, so now that that's done, so how I do this is I'm going to tell you sort of times and shit based on when the execution starts. I measure this by the moment the gun vanishes from your hands to start the melee animation, and then it ends when the game puts you back in a first-person perspective, regardless if you have the controller or not yet. So yeah, I record it on my Xbox One, 1080p, 60 FPS, so that's my sort of standard. I'll be rewarding each sort of execution in a point system with a max of 5 and a bonus if it has the potential to get early kills. And yeah, here we go. Okay, so Neckbreaker, it has a time of 3 seconds and 6 frames to get the execution. This has been pretty much the middle ground for the most part of these executions, so it gets a 3 out of 5 for its speed. Next up, Inner Pieces. It's got 2 seconds and 52 frames. Bit faster, so it's got 4 out of 5. Then we got Late Hit. That one is 2 seconds and 26 frames, being 5 out of 5. It is in that like fastest time frame area. Next up, In Your Face with 3 seconds and 24 frames. This is the slowest one, so gets least points. Gets 1 out of 5. And Grand Theft Semi-Auto's next with 3 seconds and 18 frames. That's 2 points out of 5. It's really slow, but not the slowest. Then we got 2-3-2 combo with 3 seconds and 9 frames. It's a middle ground area. It's 3 frames off the other ones. So yeah, 3 points out of 5. Then we got Knee Plus. This one's 3 seconds and 6 frames, same as Neckbreaker. Gets 3 out of 5 points for speed. And finally, the newest one, Curb Check. This one, it is the fastest. It's the newest and it's the fastest. It's 2 seconds and 22 frames to do it. It's only 4 frames faster than Late Hit, so it's not a huge difference. But like, if you really care about being the fastest, there you go. Late Hit, or sorry, not Late Hit, Curb Check is the fastest. So 5 out of 5 for that one. Next up, I like to kind of, sort of, besides saying what's the best in speed, what's the best, like what's the most quiet, what's the stealthiest execution you can get. I do this by measuring the decibel ratings in my video editor, as well as how inconspicuous, or not obvious, the execution is. So first up, Neckbreaker. This one, it's really quiet on the decibel ratings, and there's no like crazy sound effects or people flying or anything, so 5 out of 5 points. Next up, we got Inner Pieces. Last time I rated this lower, but one of my audience members brought up the fact that Inner Pieces, like, some people don't notice you do it because they only see their enemy, not the enemy, they see their teammate, you know, that's all they see. Maybe they're dumb and they don't know the sound effect or the animation, so instead of 2 out of 5, it's got 3 out of 5. Next up, Late Hit. This one, it's not super quiet, but it's kind of quiet, and since there's not like a big area that's taken up by it, it's fairly inconspicuous, so 3 out of 5. Then we got In Your Face. This one I rate 2 out of 5, mostly because the really loud sound effect that comes up with it. Like, there have been so many times I've used it, and other people just hear it, and they kill me. So, with that really slow time to kill, top of that, it's kind of shit. Then we got Grand Theft Semi-Auto. This one, it's super fucking loud, and yeah, it could blend in to all the sort of gunfight around you, especially in attrition or bounty hunt. Besides that, it's like, it's just stupid loud, so some people might not notice it, but it's still really loud. So, 1 out of 5. Next up, we got 232 combo. This one's actually really quiet too. It rates a bit higher on the decibel rating systems in my video editor, so gets 4 out of 5. Yeah, it's slightly louder than Neckbreaker. Then we got Knee Plus. This one, it's about as quiet as Neckbreaker, and the fact that it's only one hit means it only makes one sound, so it's pretty quiet, pretty unnoticeable, so 5 out of 5. And then we got the new Curb Check. This one I'm rating 2 out of 5 because the grapple sound effect is kind of loud, and it does toss a dude up in the air, so if you were behind cover, they'll see someone fly up in the air, potentially. So yeah, there we go. And now finally, I like to add sort of like a bonus point for the potential to get an early kill. These are what like the early kills I have experienced. If you guys are aware that like, by early kill, I mean the kill is guaranteed. Like you start the animation and someone kills you halfway through it and you finish it, it's early kill. Obviously this only applies to if you're killed while doing it, and these are all ones I've experienced. If you guys have experienced any early kill potentials for any of the executions, please let me know. I'd love to update this and make this more accurate and just a further thing, because I like to use certain executions most of the time, so some of them don't get noticed as often. Okay, so Neckbreaker has no early kill potential as far as I'm aware. Inner Pieces does not either, and enemies can shoot like their buddy and kill you, so be aware you're not safe inside them. Late Hit, I've seen it have an early kill bonus. I still have not been able to measure how long, like how early into it you get, but it's happened to me a few times in a row, so yeah, has the potential to do early kills. Then we got In Your Face, it does not, so no point. Grand Theft Semi-Auto actually kills, like guarantees the kill after about 1 second and 38 frames. So like 1.5 seconds basically, they're guaranteed dead. However, you still have to wait a full 2 seconds to finish up that animation. So, just letting you know, like, great guaranteed kill chance, but why not just like shoot them, do a normal melee, or like blow them up, something that's a lot faster. So yeah. Then we got 232 combo. This one, I've seen it do early kills, usually after like the second hit. That's when it's kind of guaranteed. Knee Plus, I've seen nothing, and Curb Check, so far I've ran into no early kills. So yeah, there's that. So in the end, we have Neckbreaker with 8 out of the 10 points that they could earn, Inner Pieces with 7 out of 10, Late Hit with 9 out of 10, In Your Face with 3 out of 10, Grand Theft Semi-Auto with 4 out of 10, 232 combo with 8 out of 10, Knee Plus with 8 out of 10, and Curb Check with 7 out of 10. So yeah, there we have it. So as the best overall, based on my systems, or my rating, it would be Late Hit. It is basically the fastest, since it's about 4 frames slower than Curb Check, so there's a huge difference, as well as it's fairly inconspicuous. If you're wanting if you want to be most hidden, go with Neckbreaker, Knee Plus, or 232 combo if you want to.
We'll get 'em next time.
If you want speed, pick Inner Pieces, Late Hit, or Curb Check. And if you just really want those kills guaranteed, then take Grand Theft Semi-Auto. So yeah, there we have it. I'm kind of curious if the newer executions they make, if they're just going to keep getting faster and eventually making other ones redundant. Like, at this point, Curb Check is a full second faster than In Your Face. And it's very close to being a full second faster than Grand Theft Semi-Auto. So it's like, are they going to make these faster and faster and faster? Or are they going to start feeling it out, you know? Because currently, like I'm fine with them going faster, but there's going to be a point where nothing happens, and it's like, it's almost a waste of time. I don't know. I feel like they're going to be making longer ones soon that kind of have like cooler shit happen, because Curb Check and Late Hit and Inner Pieces, they're all fucking great, but the faster they get, the less happens in them. So, And if you guys are wondering what I think is like the coolest looking executions, I'd say Late Hit is my favorite. Curb Check, Grand Theft Semi-Auto, In Your Face, and Inner Pieces are all pretty cool. In Your Face I think is mostly cool just because it's like, I think you can't get it anymore unless you've like, you know, stored a fuck ton of Doing Dorito codes. for like, I don't know, a few months now. The other ones are kind of boring because they're very, I don't know, they're efficient, but there's nothing cool about them. It's like, yeah, you snapped his neck, you know, that's cool. I don't know, it's super spy stuff, but it's like, it's nothing that's like amazing, like, you know, tripping someone and punching them in the face several times before they hit the ground. So, Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.